Have you ever wondered whether someone was lying or not? I know I have. There are certain giveaways as to whether someone is lying or not. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to tell if someone is lying, but first I want to talk about why we lie and how it affects our brain. Lying was evolved as a survival instinct, and we usually lie when we think that something bad is going to happen as a result of telling the truth. We start to develop our lies at the age of 3, and our lies get better as we get older because we have a deeper understanding of how people think. In fact, we lie so much that the average man lies over 109,000 times their whole lifetime, compared to women who only lie over 65,000 times. If we crunch these numbers down, it turns out that men lie around 5 times a day compared to women who only lie around 3 times. Now, you must be thinking that all this lying must do something to the brain, right? Well, it turns out that the amygdala in your brain changes. This is the part of your brain that deals with emotions. This is also the reason why the more you lie, the better you get at it, because it's easier to not show your emotions. So, now we are on to the part that you've all been waiting for. How to tell if someone is lying or not. There are some major signs as to whether someone is lying, but it can be difficult to tell because different people have different ways of fibbing. But here are some general signs. So number 1, the hands. People who gesture generally use both hands. A study by the University of Michigan in 2015 showed that looked at court cases of people who were lying. It turns out that 40% of liars used both hands to gesture, and 25% of people who were telling the truth did. Now don't worry, I'm not lying. Okay? And number 2, eyes. Eyes can be a big giveaway as to whether someone is lying. Another study by the University of Michigan in 2015 also looked at court cases. It turns out that liars tend to stare at the people that they are lying to. So much so that 70% of liars did this. And the last one, stress. Stress can be a major factor as to whether someone is lying. You can recognize stress by the liar being sweaty. This can be in the T-zone, which is your forehead, your nose, and your chin. Stress can also be shown through dryness, and this can be coughing or swallowing. So now that you know some telltale signs as to whether someone is lying or not, you can use this to your advantage. Not only can you tell if someone is fibbing, you can also make your lies better. Now, I'm not saying that you should lie all the time, but the occasional white lie isn't so bad, right?